Okay, let's have a chat about useful commands when you're working with lots of geometry. When you're working with thousands of parts, you'll spend most of your time selecting things. You won't be doing a lot all the time, but you will want to select a subset of your geometry. So that's where these commands come from. They help accelerate geometry selection. So like I showed in the example, you can create groups, give them a name, and then add volume, surfaces, nodes, vertices, whatever you'd like to your group. And that will help you deal with having many parts a lot easier. You can select similar volumes, like I showed, which saves a lot of time when you have a lot of symmetry or a lot of similar parts going on. And you can also use selection qualifiers. So, for example, you can use except. Say I want to select every volume in group 5 except the ones that are in block 2, because actually block 2's got parts that are composed of a different material, and I didn't want to select the bits that are made of copper or the bits that are made of graphite. I only wanted the volumes in group 5 which were made of steel, so I excluded the ones in block 2. You can use in, so for example, select surf in volume 4 to get all of the surfaces that compose volume 4. And with is really useful for getting a subset of a group. So if I wanted all the non-imprinted and merged surfaces in a volume in group 4, then I could select the surfaces in the volumes that are in group 4 and then say with is merged equals false. That is merged equals false says, these are not imprinted and merged. I want the ones that are maybe exposed to the air, so that they're not going to be hidden by adjacent components. You can overcome small overlaps in CAD assemblies using tolerant imprinting, like I mentioned. And then if you find an imprint didn't work very well, then you can quickly revert back to your unimprinted geometry by regularizing. You have to go back to your regular old CAD.